Shalom to everyone. Today we're learning Zera Shimshon. We're going to do Megilat Eicha a little bit, as much as we could reach there. And this shiur should be Le'elu Nishmat Mr. Nisson Ben Dino. Today is 30 years how he returned his neshama to Hashem. He was a famous doctor. He saved many people. One of the people that he saved used to come and pray by us. I think that's your brother-in-law Simcho. And many people he saved. He was big tzaddik. Because he was big tzaddik, Hashem said, you will leave the world on the day that Jewish people cry for Beit HaMikdash on Tisha B'Av. He passed away and he was buried on Tisha B'Av. Amen. And of course, Mr. Shlomo, your spouse, your entire family, thank you. You, for 12 years already, part of Sha'arei Eliyahu. You were famous Gabbai in different shul. You left it and you came here to be part of us. Thank you. We'll never forget that. And Hashem should, Be'ezrat Hashem, B'atzlacha, make successful your Rabbi Yaakov's wedding, Be'ezrat Hashem. Amen. With this, I want to say thank you to Mr. Ilya Kaziev and his wife Leah for also sponsoring Parshas Shiur for Refuah Shlema, their father. He's in the hospital. Mr. Gabriel Ben Panil. Hashem should give him Refuah Shlema and Father Nefesh, Father Gum Chen Yilzon Amar. Amen. Okay, today we're learning Zera Shimshon from this Sefer. It's in Art Scroll. It came out 3 days ago. Okay, people gathered money to put together $36,000 to make sure Zera Shimshon Art Scroll Eicha comes out. And this book was basically made for Le'elu Nishmat Michael Ben Ilanit Oberachiel Nisanov. Remember Boris Nisanov's son last year passed away on Tisha B'Av? 20-year-old boy, remember? Okay. So they dedicated this Sefer and his Le'elu Nishmat, and it came out right before the year. Tomorrow is a year, and this book came out. And today we give first time shiur from this Sefer to give Le'elu Nishmat to him as well. His cousin came here and he was telling me, Rabbi, Zera Shimshon's name is Rabbi Shimshon Chaim Ben Michael Nachmani. So this guy's name also Michael Chaim. So he said it's kind of connected. I would like to say today's shiur from this Sefer Be'ezrat Hashem. I'm sorry, I'm going to speak in English because this shiur goes worldwide. Please don't be upset. First shiur we gave in Russian, but now we have to be speaking in English. Thank you. We need to understand one important thing. When you love your child, and your child makes mistakes, you do give him rebuke. You take his toys away. You take his stuff away. But because you love him dearly, you're not there to break him. Of course, we have professional parents in the community, professional teachers, rabbis. They're very gentle with child's life, whether it's a boy or girl. And of course they do education in the high standards, professionally. But everything we do, we always look at Hashem. Hashem warned Klal Israel with Moshe Rabbeinu. When Moshe Rabbeinu saw how Jewish nation trying to take their friends to court case, not to know the truth, to win the case. Today we live in a world where people are willing to get any lawyer, even though they know they're wrong. I'm going to get a better lawyer to win the case. That is not what Torah wants from us. That's not what Hashem wants from us. Hashem wants from us to go to the court and to know the truth. The court is done to know the truth. It's not to win the case. Once person says, I have better lawyers, he automatically making a mistake. It's not to win It's to know the truth. Because if Rabbi Yosef says, if you win the money that doesn't belong to you, it will be taken from you. So we need to know this main point. If money falls into your hands that doesn't belong to you, it will be taken from you. Whether it's now, whether tomorrow, whether after tomorrow. So now, Hashem loves us so much. Hashem said, listen, what should I do with you? Should I destroy Klal Yisrael and we have Bet HaMikdash like a museum? This is what my children want? No. Should I make them survive, but they shouldn't be able to open the Sefer of Torah, learn Torah, and be like a goy? I don't want that. So Hashem said to Bet HaMikdash, there's a one way I could put my anger on the stones and on the wood, but two things will gain. Klal Yisrael will remain forever, and the Torah learning will remain forever. Bet HaMikdash, like a mother who cares, Bet HaMikdash says, Hashem, destroy me. Break me. Make sure I burn. Make sure I become nothing. But make sure my children will remain. They will go to Russia, Uzbekistan, Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, or wherever is this. And they should be able to come out of it as a Jew. Remain Jew. Hashem made commitment with Bet HaMikdash. Hashem took Bet HaMikdash away. But two things will be there forever. No Hitler, no Stalin, no Lenin, no Khmelnytsky, no, none of those Reshaim Gemurim will do anything. Why? Because Hashem made deal with Bet HaMikdash. And Bet HaMikdash agreed to get destroyed for these two things. Look how Hashem educating us, but yet He says to, I promise you, you will have the Torah. I promise you, you will remain a Jew. You will keep your mitzvot. Now, you could ask me, Rabbi, but listen, where's Bet HaMikdash? Where's Kohen Gadol today? We don't have Kohen Gadol. Yesterday, we had privilege to have one of the big rabbis from Monsey to be in our shul. This rabbi, 20 years ago, he gave me smicha to write Sefer Torah, Tefillin, and Mezuzot. Then I liked him. I didn't see him for 20 years. We had connections to the other rabbis, and we invited him yesterday to the shul. And he said something very strong. He said, we don't have Bet HaMikdash now. We are out of Israel 1,955 years already. But yet, we still go to shul, we still keep Shabbat, we still keep kashrut, we walk around with kippah, we wear tefillin, we keep Pesach, Shavuot, Sukkot, Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, we have Tkiyat Shofar, we do all this. Because we have such a strong tests in our life, and we still keep this Torah and mitzvot, Hashem says, you're not less than any Kohen Gadol to me. You're not less than any Tanaim to me. So today, when we walk to shul, Hashem considers we walk to Bet HaMikdash. You make Netilat Yadayim, Hashem says, this is my Kohen Gadol who wash hands for Korbanot. You make Bracha, Hashem says, you are Kohen Gadol who bring the Korban right now to me. Tomorrow on Tisha B'Av we're going to be fasting. Hashem says, I consider every drop of blood that you didn't gain. Every drop of meat that you didn't gain, I consider to me you brought sacrifice. Korban you brought to me. This is how it's important to keep Torah. This is how it's important, but we should know our value, how Hashem views us. Now I would like to share with you for 15-20 minutes beautiful Eicha from Zera Shimshon, and then I'll give you one beautiful answer, and with this we'll conclude. Can I have a couple of seconds, please? Baruchim Abayim, I got new friends here today, and Be'ezrat Hashem, we want to see you more often, Be'ezrat Hashem, and we should grow together to learn Torah and until the days of Mashiach. Amen. Since I made amotzi before, I don't need to make bracha now. Thank you those who are on Zoom, and thank you those who are learning Zera Shimshon. Nisim Akilov yesterday sponsored sushi for the meeting of the rabbi. Today he's not here, but he made me happy. He said, Rabbi, even though I'm not here in person, I never miss Zera Shimshon shiurim. When I drive, I listen to shiurim. Thank you. I forgot who. 2 days ago, someone stopped me in the car and stopped playing Zera Shimshon. He says, Rabbi, I'm driving and listening to the shiur. I forgot his name. Hashem should give him bracha v'atzlacha. Amen. Midrash on pasuk Sarati b'medinot. In the beginning, Yerushalayim was the queen of all the cities. But after the destruction of Beit HaMikdash, all the cities looked like as if they are queen over Yerushalayim. Amar Rav Ukva. Rav Ukva said, Nichnas Avram Avinu lebet Kodesh HaKodashim. I'm not used to reading from art scroll stuff, something unusual, but I have to do it, and I feel, since I couldn't go to the Levaya, I was in Israel that time last year, Tisha B'Av, to the Levaya of Michael ben Elanit. I'm going to read from his sefer. It should be nachad ruach to him. Nichnas Avram Avinu lebet Kodesh HaKodashim. Hashem brought Avram Avinu to the Holy of Holiest. Come. This is what happened after destruction. Hashem took Avram Avinu's neshama and he went with him to Kodesh Kodashim, Holy of Holiest. That Kohen Gadol goes there once a year on what day? Yom Kippur. Thank you. Achazo HaKadosh Baruch Hu beyado. Hashem was holding Avram Avinu on his hands. Vaya metael bo arukot ve'ktzarot. And Hashem was going with him long journey and short journey. Long hands and short hands. What does this mean? We'll see soon. Amar lo HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Hashem said to Avram Avinu, Meli didi beveiti. Avram, he came to my house. What are you doing in my house, my dear friend? Amar lo. Avram Avinu said to Hashem, Banai hechan heim. Hashem, I come to your house destroyed. Where are my Kohanim, Leviim, Azara, Israelim? Where are my children? Hashem said. V'igletim leben ha'umot. Hashem said, I chased them away among umot, among goyim. Chat'u, because they sinned. Avraham Avinu said, Lo ayu ba'em tzadikim? They were not tzadikim there? Amar lo asota hamezimata. Hashem said, they made evil sins many, many times. Yeah, but cannot be in the whole nation there's not even one tzaddik. Amar lo haya lecha leistakil batovim shebahem. Avraham Avinu says, Hashem, you could see to the good ones. Rabbi Avraham, I know maybe you're gonna sometimes ask me, what Rabbi Kill wants from me? I don't understand. I want to say thank you that you come to the shiurim all the time. I want to tell you something very good. Yesterday you were here for Shacharit, I remember. And we said, they asked one rabbi in the Gemara, Rabbi, how did you live long? He says, I never looked at the face of a Rasha. Is this possible? That's impossible. Go to the street, walk one block, and that's all, you're done. It's not possible. You know what he said? He said, in my view, I tried to find something good about everyone, and everyone was tzaddik in my eyes. If you find good in people, you're good. You live long. So Hashem kicked us out from Israel. Abraham said, Hashem, there's not one good person to look at him. One good one. There is no one good. Come on. Hashem said, Sugehon bishim. There's sins, shameful sins, a lot. Cannot handle it. But Abraham said, okay, Hashem, look at the Brit Milah they have. At least something good in a person. Hashem said, Chayecha. Abraham, I swear to you, Kafruba. They rejected the fact that they had Brit Milah. I know there are no kids listening to this shiurim, but I saw Zohar, and Midrash says also, Adam Arishon, when he found out that he had Brit Milah, after he lived with the snake, he did everything possible to take the orla and pull it down.
What book is
I said something wrong, right?
Midrash.
Yeah, I did.
It's in Midrash?
Huh?
Midrash?
Yeah. Midrash and Zohar. Zohar says, snake lived Chava. Chava took that poison and lived with Abraham. With Adam, sorry. Adam had that instinct to be with snake. When he lived with Chava, it was as if he lived with a snake. Because snake first put poison into the Chava. Then Adam Arishon went and he pulled down his orla, priya. You know they do priya after the breed, they twist the skin. Yeah, doctor. He pulled it down. He said, I'm embarrassed to have it. Any person who does znut, and when he looks at his breed, he gets embarrassed. He says, I wish I could pull it down. When person leaves the world, from head to toe he has sins. Abraham Avinu says, stop, I want to look at him. It says, והוא יושב פתח האוהל כחום היום. And Abraham Avinu stays by the entrance of the tent at the heat of the day. Heat of the day, Rashi says, like a Gaon. When person needs to go to Gaon, by the entrance, Abraham Avinu is staying till this moment, right now. And Abraham says, who is this guy? Malachim scream, this guy is Rasha, he needs to go to Gaon. Abraham says, stop. Show me Brit Milah. He shows Brit Milah, he says, this is my thing. Lachniso bivrito shel Avraham Avinu. This is my breed, he says. So because of this, Avraham Avinu says, I promise you, he's my kid. Yes, Brit Milah, tzaddik, go to Gan Eden. When? When he was proud of the breed. But when he went znut, Goya, Jew, doesn't matter. Any person you're not allowed to be with, you live with that person, that is znut. And then he gets embarrassed that he has priya. He gets embarrassed. He says, you get embarrassed? I consider as if you don't have it. What's the proof? Here. Avraham Avinu is with Hashem to go to Kodesh Kodashim. Aaron says, they didn't breed Milah, Hashem. What are you saying? He says, you know what? They were embarrassed having it. They snood with it. How do you want this breed Milah to save you? But guys, do you understand we're talking about that generation? Do you understand today you have your cell phone in your pocket and you every day you watch Shmirat Abrid, you're not less than any Kohen Gadol. Do you know that? Do you know that? Don't look at yourself, I'm a small guy. No, you're not. You're a big tzaddik. Your bracha works. Your prayer works. Velot, and now Hashem said to Abraham, not only that, I'll stop in 5 minutes, guys. I know you're getting tired a little bit. Velot, not only that, Ele shayu smechin, elu b'mafaratan shel elu. You think it's only today? They say, oh, you know, Abraham lost his business. Oh, you really? Wow, thank God. Wow, Hashem. What do you mean? What do you mean? Why are you happy when your friend falls? This was during Beit HaMikdash time. Hashem said, Abraham, to Abraham Avinu, look, these people lost their businesses, they would laugh. He would get sick, they would laugh. He would pass away, they would laugh. New kind of lifestyle. Dichtiv, ki ra'atechi az ta'alozi. When some of you experience evil, he gets sick, he suffers, then others rejoice. Ta'alozi, happy, Baruch Hashem. He fell down, broke his leg, I'm happy. This stuff, Hashem says, I take away my house. Why? Because Beit HaMikdash has Shekhinah in it when we are standing for each other. But when we separate from each other, make fun of each other when they have hard times, Hashem says, now Beit HaMikdash is empty box. I will take my Shekhinah away from them. Chas v'shalom. I saw him on Zoom, now I see him in person. Wow. Thank you, Rabbi Gabriel. You made it. Bruchim habayim. Yesh ledagdeg. Kasher. So Zera Shimshon says it's difficult. Lama chazak Kadosh Baruch Hu beyado? Why Hashem was holding Avraham Avinu's hand? Uma haya metel bo arukot u'ktzarot. Why Hashem gave him long journey and short journey? V'od kashe. Manu Avraham nishor banaich anhem. Why would Avraham Avinu ask you, where are my children? What's your business? V'chenu zocher od brit ben abetarim. What Hashem didn't tell him during the Brit HaBetarim? Your children will be in 400 years in Mitzrayim, but Mitzrayim will be only 210, 190 has to be in different places. So here they have to pay. You knew this. Shevato Abrit Bararu Atzma Galut LeIsrael. Avraham said, Avraham, what do you want? Hashem said, what do you want, Avraham? You want me to destroy Beit HaMikdash, or keep Beit HaMikdash and destroy Klal Israel. What do you want me to do? He says, no. I'd rather Klal Israel be there, but give them exile. Don't destroy them. So Avraham Avinu chose exile for us. So now he's asking, where's my kids? You told me to kick them out of the house. So I did. How can you ask me now where are the kids? ואם תאמר שכוונה אחרת הייתה לו לאברהם אבינו בשאלה זו, אם כן, מה זאת תשועה שנתן לקדוש ברוך הוא? So what Hashem is saying? חטאו והגלתים בין האומות, גם הוא יודע זה, ואפילו אחרי שואל בנייך עליהם. If Abraham Avinu knew, they sinned that they were kicked out. So why is he asking again? ועוד כששאלו היו בהם צדיקים, Abraham Avinu says, there were no tzadikim there? Guys, it's exactly 4 minutes. I'll tell you one thing, and I'll let you go with that. There's one thing I want to bring you to. Listen carefully. היה לנו להשיב אין בהם צדיקים. ומה הלשון של עשות המזימות Why Hashem says your children sin many times? Just say there's no tzaddikim there. Why Hashem says there are many things? Then Abraham says again, you should look at the good people. There's always good people. If there's no tzaddikim, they are not good people. The ma'afresh yesh ben tzaddikim letovim. Afkan lo haya lo la'ashiv en ba'em tovim. Still, Hashem should have said there's no good ones. No, I'm saying they repeat sin many times. So Gaon bishim dinaka. Okay, but אחר כך חוזר ושואל שאלה להם להביט במילה שבמסרם. Then I'm asking, but Hashem, you could have looked at their brit milah. Why didn't you look at brit? My name Blitkal. What does brit milah has to do with the Khurban? What are you comparing apples and oranges? Omau v'lo ela shayu elu smechim b'mafalatan shel elu. Okay, brit is not going to help. There's another sin. What? When this one falls, this one makes fun of him. Each one is happy when his friend falls. So that's what caused Khurban. Why do I need all this conversation between Avraham Avinu and Hashem? Why two answers? Sof davar midrash hazeh kulo mukshe. This entire midrash, questions after questions, nothing clear. ואיך מתקשרים העניין זה עם זה. ויש לומר, דידי מיdrash תהילים, ואומר חלותי היא שנות ימין עליון, על ידי שלא עשינו תשובה, נשתנת הימין. You should know one thing. Anytime in the Torah says hand, it means left hand. Anytime Torah wants to speak about right hand, it says yad yamin. Torah talks about hand. When it's right hand, it always gives kavod. Right hand. Yeminecha, yemini, yemini, yemini. Urvava yeminecha. Yamin, right hand always doesn't. Anytime Torah says yad, it means no more right hand, means left hand. When Hashem gives us punishment, is this right hand or left hand? Left hand. Now let's continue. ואומר חלותי היא שנות ימין עליון על ידי שלא עשינו תשובה, because they did not do teshuvah, the right hand becomes nishtanet hayamin. The right hand changed, became left hand. The land that always supports now is there to destroy Beit HaMikdash. וידוע שהשמאל נקראת יד סתם. Anytime left hand is called yad hand. ועכשיו שהימין נשתנת נקראת אף היא יד סתם. Hashem's right hand also became like left. Hashem said, because they sinned, I'm changing my helpful hand into judgment hand. ולכן החזק הקדוש ברוך הוא בידו. Therefore Hashem held Avraham Avinu with his hand. Which hand? Left hand. Thank you. Now we woke up. Let's go, guys. ולא בימינו כמו שהיה מן הראוי כדכתיב חסד לאברהם, but Avraham Avinu's chesed should be right hand to Avraham Avinu, but Hashem didn't do right. להראות לו שהיה מן נשנה חס ושלום. Hashem showed him the right hand became left. והיה מטייל לימו ארוכות קצרות, and Hashem gave him long and short journeys. דהית במדרש על פסוק כי אם מעוז מעשתנו, אם מישראל לצוואר, ואם כציפאי יצוואר. If it's disgusting, I would say, what means rage? Like outrageous rage.
It's like more
What's
than angry.
rage?
It's more than
Angry, thank you. When it's disgusting, if Hashem is disgusted by us, there's no end to it. But if Hashem angry, anger goes down. Когда Hashem говорит, они мне неприятны, там конец не имеет, не дай Бог. Если Hashem говорит, они мне зло сделали, принесли мою гнев, гнев успокаивается. И это объясняется здесь не как маос, здесь значит не то, что гнев, не то, что неприятный, а то, что гнев. Hashem has anger towards us. Anger goes down. There's a period of time that it goes down. Itzva, כלומר, היה מראה לו כל הערך אף שנעשה להם לישראל. Hashem says, even though I gave them chances to do tshuva, I had long journey. They didn't deny to make it short. I had long hand. I gave them choices, but they didn't do tshuva, so I made it short. Bottom line, I want to skip some stuff and go to the bottom piece. Hashem, Abraham Avinu said, Hashem, why you didn't give them, why you didn't look at their breed? Abraham Avinu said, why you destroyed Beit HaMikdash? Why you gave them galut? Hashem said, I took Beit HaMikdash, I broke it, and I took pieces of Beit HaMikdash, and I spread everywhere. Each Jew is born, man, woman, children, old, young. Each Jew is born, he has a holy spark of his neshama, and he has a holy spark of Beit HaMikdash. Hashem said, I purposely make Jewish people travel far. Kazakhstan, Turkmenistan, New York, Spain, Italy, England, Australia. Why? Because pieces of holiness of Beit HaMikdash is there. He has to go, collect, and come back. You know when I compare this? To Buffalo trip. Every time we go to Buffalo trip, we say, stop! Everybody go on exit. Why? We need to get gas. We go to gas. 30 minutes later, hour and a half later, come out. Why? We need to use the bathroom. We don't need that. Why it happens? When you come out, you say, 1 second, let me go get drink. You want to drink, you open it, say, Baruch Atah Hashem Elokeinu Melech HaOlam She'akol Nefesh, and you drink. Piece of Beit HaMikdash says to Hashem, Hashem, 1,955 years I'm waiting over here, so he should come here, make a bracha, and take me out of here. Fix this spot. This is why when you buy a new house, you buy a new business, you buy a new apartment, what do you do first? Chanukah. Why? The holy piece of Beit HaMikdash that is there, you're making it out and go back. When everything is done by Hashem, then Beit HaMikdash come down perfectly solid. I want to say thank you everyone for coming here today. You should know each one of you is a big, big purpose of creation. Can you imagine how these neshamot put us today here together to learn Torah together? We have here from the most youngest to the most oldest person in the community. And we're all in one room and we're all learning Torah. Nobody's asking questions. We all could be 20, 30, 40 years ago from different places. We never knew we were going to end up here. Why we came? Because we have all one mission to do. Take the spark of Beit HaMikdash and put it back together. And bekarov be'atzlacha, we should have biyad goel Mashiach tzidkanu b'yarav avinu. Amen. Baruch Adonai le'olam. Amen. Amen. Rabbi Hanania ben Akashia אומר, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא להשגות את ישראל, לפיכך הלווה להם תורה ומצוות שנאמר, אדוני חפץ למען זכותו יגדיל, תורה ויעדיל על ישראל.